There were a number of things that happened leading up to FTX, but we've seen a number of other bankruptcy filings, right? You've got BlockFi, you had Bitcoin miner Argo. I believe they just narrowly missed filing for bankruptcy with a $100 million bailout. When we look towards 2023, do you expect to see more of that happening?
I think there's still some shoes to drop, but we've likely seen the majority of it, probably the vast majority of it already happen.
The latest crypto collapses, scandals, and bankruptcies are weighing heavily on digital assets as investors and traders alike lose trust in the falling tokens and the exchanges supplying them. So, should crypto still have a place in your portfolio?
You know, the market's going to be in for a rude awakening.
It's no secret that 2022 has been a difficult year for global markets. The US stock market has fallen over 15% in value. Bond markets have fallen over 20%, and crypto markets have fallen over 50% from their peak in 2021. It has dramatically decreased investors' appetite for risk and speculative investment strategies. Many investors have opted to sell or exit speculative asset classes altogether. The question on everyone's mind is, what's next for the crypto market? What should investors look at? Should you have cryptos in your portfolios? Well, to answer your worrisome questions in today's video, Cathie Wood will take a look at the state of the crypto market and give her predictions for what will happen in the coming year and how investors should be prepared for it. So strap in and get ready for a wild ride. But before that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more crypto and market-related videos.
Bitcoin. It's been incredibly stable after the FTX-related fall-off last year. And by many of our metrics, and we will be putting out the Bitcoin Monthly early next week, by many of our metrics, there is outright capitulation all over the place. David Puel, who is our on-chain analytics expert, has a lot of capitulation metrics, and I think every one of them is where it has always bottomed before a turn. Now, we do have the digital currency group drama around Genesis, so we're watching that, and that probably, my guess would be the last shoe to drop if it drops, if they're unable to find their way out of this liquidity crisis. But in the face of that uncertainty, it is very interesting to see the Bitcoin price, for example, more stable in the last quarter than equities and bonds.
It's been a critical year for the crypto industry, which saw the high-profile collapses of Terra Luna and crypto exchange FTX, as well as more than $2 trillion erased from the total crypto market since its all-time high in November of 2021. The market crashed really badly in 2022, and it's been struggling to recover ever since. Although it's early to say, Cathie Wood believes that the years ahead will be good and healthy for innovation-based spaces, including crypto. She also commented that Bitcoin has been very stable even after the FTX-related sell-off. According to her, despite the volatility, the underlying technology of cryptocurrencies, blockchain, is here to stay. And people should start taking notes and invest in this. Why is Cathie Wood so optimistic about Bitcoin? Should you invest in cryptos? The next clips will attempt to answer these questions, so stay tuned until the end. And don't forget to give a big thumbs up on this video.
We are looking at last year, and we'll start with crypto then. We did get, throughout the year, incredible turmoil around Luna, Terra, Celsius, 3AC, FTX, and so forth, and a really big black eye. But if you look at what caused the black eye, it was not Bitcoin or Ethereum. Those blockchains didn't skip a beat, didn't miss one transaction. And what we saw were the centralized entities touching crypto, FTX, 3AC, Celsius, other hedge funds, imploding. Why? They're centralized, not transparent, and there's no liquidity in them. Whereas if you look at what happened on Ethereum, the smart contracts, as trouble was looming, smart contract related margin calls, they were satisfied. Boom, boom, boom. No questions asked, no legal haggles. It just worked. And I think that will be the lesson coming out of this. And it is very interesting to note that Sam Bankman-Fried didn't like Bitcoin. And he didn't like it, I may have said this last month, he didn't like it because it's decentralized, fully transparent, and he couldn't control it. He considered himself the master of the crypto universe, which, of course, the market has disabused him and others of.
The past few days have been pretty wild for Bitcoin. Cathie Wood highlights that it's likely that we'll see some more turbulence in the coming days, but it's good to see that Bitcoin has stayed stable even after the FTX incident. Bitcoin is a decentralized, transparent, and peer-to-peer digital currency that allows users to send and receive money without the need for a third party. A big benefit of cryptocurrency is that it's decentralized, meaning that it's not subject to government or financial institution control. For many people, the idea of a decentralized currency is a scary prospect, like SBF, who wanted to control the whole market as per his comfort and profits. However, the reality is that Bitcoin has the potential to revolutionize the way that we think about and use money.
One of the reasons I wanted to feature some things that have happened around innovation last year is because investors aren't taking note. And it is pretty astonishing. We are not just ready for prime time, we have entered prime time. The next 5 to 10 years are going to be magnificent. And we believe that truth will win out in the stock market. As far as we're concerned, innovation today is being treated like value was in the late 90s. And we know how that ended. We believe that innovation will win. And our research buttresses that conclusion.
The crypto market is a highly volatile one, and 2022 was a rollercoaster ride for investors. We saw incredible turmoil throughout the year, with Bitcoin's price crashing down to $16,000. The question on everyone's mind is, what should investors do? Cathie Wood advises that you should be thinking about investing in crypto. According to her, the next 5 to 10 years are going to be an exciting ride, and you don't want to miss your chance. It'll be interesting to see how it performs in the months and years to come. Next, Cathie talks about regulation. Now we know cryptocurrency regulation can be a controversial topic, but plenty of experts, including her, say crypto investors should welcome it. Let's hear her words, but before jumping to the clip, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up.
The newest SEC commissioner is saying, you know what, we really have to double down on this idea of decentralization and transparency and help to propagate this new world with the right kind of regulation. And it's not like they have to change regulations. As Brian Armstrong says at Coinbase, we don't need new regulations. We need clear regulations. And we certainly need more clarity from Gary Gensler at the SEC. And the other thing we need, I would submit, is we would have saved a lot of people from some of the catastrophe that FTX has presented them with something like a Bitcoin ETF, a regulated. Instead, a lot of people went offshore and then got carried away with it. So I think the SEC deserves some blame for what has gone on as well.
Regulating cryptocurrencies could be a healthy development for the industry, at least where everyday investors are concerned. Regulation would help the crypto market from fraud and scam, which would stabilize the market even further. As a result, there's more pressure on regulators to closely monitor the industry and create robust regulation. But what about you guys? Do you think crypto regulation would be good for investors? And what can regulation look like? When will this crypto winter end? Have we seen the bottom in the market? Is it a good time to invest? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. For more videos on crypto, market, and economy, be sure to subscribe to my channel. You can also hit the bell icon to never miss out on a single video. Also, don't forget to like and share. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.